Hello everyone, thank you so much for joining me. I am Mary and you have reached my channel Spirit Knows Tarot. Today we're going to take a look at Chris Rock. Chris Rock. Everyone's been so focused, we've all been so focused on Will Smith and how he's doing. And it seems that we haven't forgotten about Chris Rock. Of course, the whole thing was about what happened at the Oscars when Will Smith disrespected Chris Rock by walking up on stage and slapping him. So I did get a viewer's request to read on Chris Rock to see how he's doing. And thank you so much for that request. So, guys, if you are new here, please hit that subscribe button. Hit that like and share also, as this helps to get the news out to others who may be interested in what I'm reading on. Thank you so much for being here. And remember that this is for entertainment purposes only. I'm only reading the cards, guys. The cards don't lie. So I hope that I'm asking Spirit to speak through me, to speak to me, to tell me what it is that Spirit wants you to know about what's going on. Wants us all to know about what's going on with Chris Rock. Okay? So let's see. Chris Rock. Chris Rock. How are you feeling? How are you doing, Chris Rock? How are you doing? I know that his mother and his brother have stood up for him, but we haven't heard from Chris. So let's see if we can get in there and see what Chris is thinking about. Okay, so far we have the Four of Wands showing up. Called the Four of Torches in this deck, but it's the Four of Wands, and we have the Star card showing up also. Okay, great cards. And for those of you who are interested, I'm using the Curious Tarot of the Curious Creatures today to read on Chris Rock. I thought that would be appropriate since he is a comedian, and these are a little bit unusual cards here. Okay, if I can keep them all in order here. Okay, Chris Rock. Chris Rock, what's going on with you, Chris? What's going on with you, Chris? Let us in. Tell us what's happening. How are you feeling? How are you doing, Chris? How are you doing, Chris? How are things going with you, Chris, since the being disrespected by Will Smith? How are you doing? Okay, I'm going to take these two. Got a couple more. Chris Rock, Chris Rock, Chris Rock. Chris Rock. What's happening, Chris? How are you doing, Chris? Okay. Well, at the bottom of the deck, what we have is the Nine of Cups, and the Nine of Cups is about emotions. Of course, cups are always about emotions, but these emotions are telling me that the Nine of Cups normally means that wishes are coming true. The wishes are coming true. So whatever Chris is involved in, his wishes are coming true. So, and I may clarify some of these cards also, so we can get in an even a little deeper in what's going on with him. So let me move these down so you guys can, so they'll be in frame. Okay, we have the Four of Torches. The Four of Torches is definitely Normally, it's a Four of Wands, and it's about celebrations and things like that. But I see this as, with this particular card here, Chris Rock letting things go. It's like the torches are moving away from him. You can see that it's like he is just in his own world. He is in his own world. I think he's accepting what's happened, and he's kind of moving on from the way this is looking here. The torches are moving away from him. Normally, the four of torches shows up as a happy home, happy environment, that kind of thing. Someone maybe being engaged, an engagement or a wedding of some sort. But this to me looks like he's just kind of in his own world, and he's just dealing with it the way that he needs to, the way that he's chosen to deal with it. And I think that's saying he's just kind of letting it go. You can see it looks like he's kind of dreaming right now, kind of, it's kind of like a dream in a sense, and he's just dealing with it on that level. We also have the stars showing up here, which is telling me that he's hopeful that things will work themselves out as far as the situation goes. He is definitely in his star moment right now, because we hadn't heard a lot from Chris Rock before this, but now he's getting the recognition that he's hoped for, and not that he wasn't a star before, but I don't think we paid as much attention to him recently, but this has now brought him out into the limelight a little more, and people are paying more attention to him, and his guides are there for him, letting him know that they are around and they are there to help him through this problem. We also have the Empress showing up here. Now, this particular Empress is, of course, it's all about abundance and creativity and that kind of thing. But I am sensing something else here. I'm wondering if maybe Chris, are you engaged or thinking about getting married, or is someone pregnant? Because when this Four of Wands here, it's about action, and it's about happiness, happy home, that kind of thing, even though it's not really showing up in this card. But it's kind of like, this card is kind of like you're in a dream world, but then this Empress shows up here. Of course, it's about creativity and abundance, as I've said before. It's about generosity, being motivated. You have all these resources around you, but I am getting a feeling that there's something else going on with you, Chris. I'm really not sure if he's married or not, but this looks like maybe starting another family of some sort. The Page of Wands in this deck, which is about leadership, creative, new opportunities that are coming to him. It's good news for him. So things are working out. This hasn't slowed him down. As a matter of fact, this has made things more profitable for him. And he is ready. He is striking out there while the iron is hot. And he is making things happen. As you can see, he's just moving forward. And here we have the Fool up next, which is telling me that he's taking all kinds of risk now that this has happened. I don't know what else he's in, what else he's, if he's producing any other shows or anything like that, but I'm sure he is. But this is a new beginning. This has brought on a new beginning for Chris Rock. This has made him think about even taking more risk and that kind of thing. I also have the Six of Pentacles showing up here. The Six of Pentacles, it's about harmony, giving, receiving, that kind of thing. And I think people are willing to to fork up the money to give Chris what he needs while he's since this has happened. I think there's been more eyes on him, and it's brought some things into. It's improving his situation in a sense, because everybody is looking at how much integrity he showed when he did not lash back out at Will Smith during the Oscars, and he just let things go and continued on with the show. So people are looking at that, and they're really in gratitude that that's the way that he did things. So let me clarify, guys. I need to clarify this Four of Torches here, because like I said, it's kind of like he's just kind of floating there. He's just kind of floating. He's just kind of in this dream-like state. But that Four of Torches can also mean other things. So Spirit, clarify that Four of Torches for me. What are you telling us with that Four of Torches there? Okay, I have two cards jumping out. Okay. I get the Ten of Torches, which he was burdened by it. At some point, this did cause a burden for him. But as you can see, he's carrying this. He's carrying it. He's at the end of this situation, of this problem, this slap, this thing. He's moving on from it, and he's carrying that load pretty well. So those tens are about endings and beginnings. So I'm thinking that this is ending. This is an end for him, and he's walking the end of the situation that happened at the Oscars. He's letting that go. I'm seeing that all through this reading here, that he's he's over it. He's over it, and he's just moving forward. He's just moving forward. And then I get the Nine of Cups. Again, remember this was at the bottom of the deck until I dealt again. So the Nine of Cups is definitely here for Chris, which is saying, I'm fine. My wishes are coming true behind this slap. Okay, now I want to clarify the Empress. Now the Empress is there with holding the child. Of course, it's all about creativity, and most of these cards in here are about his creativeness. See, he is going to creativeness, if that's a word. I hope it is. Continue on his path of doing his comedy and that kind of thing. And who knows what else is in store for him. But that Empress, let's see if we can get some more information on that Empress. Okay. We have the Four of Cups here, which tells me, of course, there was some disappointment. He was disappointed. He was upset. He was a little hurt when this happened to him. But look at this. In a normal deck, you wouldn't pay attention. The person is not paying attention to that extra cup that's out there, but he's grabbed it. He's grabbed on to this blessing that he feels he's gotten because of this. He's grabbed onto it again. He's just letting it go. He's just flowing along with the way it works and that kind of things. I'm sure he's thinking about how he's how to approach the whole situation and that kind of thing. But then he's kind of like still just kind of letting it play out on its own as he's grabbing these. As he's grabbing the blessing, he's not going to let that last cup fall into the water there. He's holding on, and he's going to take it, and he's going to ride it for what it's worth. Okay? Now, let's clarify the Prince of Torches. The Prince of Torches and Princess. The Princess of Torches. Of course, that's about good news coming, that kind of thing. Okay. Again, we have here we have the Five of Cups showing up. And this is telling me that, again, there's a lot of water around. This thing really did affect him emotionally. this really did affect him emotionally. And who wouldn't it affect emotionally? But I think the fact that he took the high road is what's keeping him going and moving on, you know. So he's, you know, he regrets that the whole thing happened. He wished that it didn't happen. But here again, he has those, you know, those cups sitting there, and he's paying attention. He's paying attention to those blessings. Now, normally those would be all, you know, 3 of them would be turned over, and there would be 2 of them there that's standing there. But he's looking clearly through this cup, and he's like, what can I make of this situation? What can I make of this to help me? What can I make of this to do better? What can I learn from this situation? How can it benefit me? So that's what he's looking at here. So, wow. Okay, now I want to clarify the 6 of Pentacles. 6 of Pentacles. Spirit, what is it that you want us to know concerning Chris Rock? How is he doing? Let's clarify that 6 of Pentacles, 6 of Pentacles, Spirit. Clarify that 6 of Pentacles for us. Let us know how Chris Rock is doing. And we have the Knight, which is the Moon. Now, I think that Chris Rock has some things up his sleeve that we are not going to be privy to hear about right now. He is keeping some things to himself that he doesn't want the public to know about. But trust me, he's working on some things. It's like he's sitting there, and that moon, you can see here, he's sitting there like he's part of the moon there, which is telling me, oh, okay, I have some things, some secrets, some things that I'm working on. You guys are not going to know about them right away. He's coming up. He's making sure that he's treading water slowly, safely. He's going to make sure that he gets the best out of this, and we may not hear anything right away. So let me do even more clarity. Let's see if I can find out anything else, Spirit. But I think that's it. It's things that he's working on that's going to be kept in the dark for a while. And he's just treading that water slowly. He's treading that water slowly. Okay, the 8 of Swords. Again, here he is. He's been feeling somewhat like, I think this is in the past. It's where he's felt like he was a little tied down. I think that and I'm getting this, so he felt that the Oscars was going to be something that's going to help him propel his career again to another level. You know, the Oscars is a big deal. Before that, he felt like he was entrapped, but now I think that he is feeling like he can weather this. Okay, I have a few that fell out here. Wow, quite a few. Okay. Wow. Wow. Okay, Chris Rock, he's doing okay. So here, this is a card that was on top, which is the 3 of Cups. 3 of Cups, celebrations all over the place. So he's doing well with that. He's juggling a lot of things. I think that he's getting a lot of attention, and he's like, should I do this? Should I do that? You know, he's really doing a lot of juggling since this has happened, which is good for him because he was pretty quiet there for a while. He's moving on. He is definitely moving on. He's moving up. He's taking care of business. Like I said before, it's like he's kind of putting this behind him. And then we have the 10 of Cups here, which is telling me that he is happy with his relationships, his family life, people around him, that kind of thing. It's a happy time for him, a happy life for him. So that's what I'm seeing, guys. So it looks like Chris Rock is doing pretty well. Thank you, guys. Thanks for the question. I think that I want to look at, though, even though it says that he's leaving things behind, and I think I'm going to use my pendulum on this one, because the question that I have Now for Chris Rock is, are you going to pursue any legal, are you going to pursue Will Smith legally? And I'm going to use my pendulum on this, guys, because it's just a yes or no question. I mean, people are saying, oh yeah, he's been talking to lawyers and that kind of thing. But let's just see what the pendulum says. And of course, this is for entertainment purposes only. The whole read is, and it's about the energies of today. So let's see what he's thinking about today. Are you thinking about pursuing Will Smith legally because of the slap? So Chris Rock, is Chris Rock considering pursuing legally against Will Smith? For me, guys, this is the way my pendulum works. He's thinking about it, and it is a big, big yes. It's going back and forth. Big, big yes. Wow. Okay, so we'll have to see what happens with that. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much for being here, and I will see you next time.